Rachel. Rachel, do you know you're in the box, darling? Rachel doesn't know she's in the box. She's tidying up. Kaz, do you know you're in the box?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, thank God for that. Hello, Kaz. What you got to say?
It was really a wicked show. I enjoyed every day of it. It was a roller coaster feeling because you go up and then you come down. I'm glad Rachel's won, but I just wanted to come in the box to see if DG can do a couple come dine with me with Luke and Angie and Ross and Rachel, because Rachel and Ross were very close. So I would like to see a couple come dine with me.
Have you just come in, Kaz, to upset me because you said Luke and Angie instead of Luke and Miss Red?
No, I was going to ask you and Simon to join, but Simon don't like TikTok, so...
I'm only joking, darling. Do you know what I would add? Because I wouldn't do come dine with me. I don't like being away from my family, right? I can't do that, right? So many days, can't do it. But I would absolutely love Luke and Angie to do a couples come dine with me. Come on, guys. Yeah?
But that's all I come into the box, like, come on, Gigi, let's do a couple come dine with me. It'd be really great. So I'm a bit shaken because I'm in the box. No, and I do my own lives. Strange.
Yeah, but
yeah, so that's what I like to see in the future. So, but yeah, it was a good show. So well done, everyone who took part. Everyone's a winner in my eyes. But yeah. I'm good.
I agree there, Kaz. Everybody that took part in it were a winner, 100%. Thank you for joining the box, and you did amazing.
Can you kick me out because I don't know how to do it?
Bye, darling. Right, guys, I'm going to get a couple more people in the boxes. Let's have a little look. Guys, if you haven't got your hearties in, get them in because I'm popular number 4. Any popular gifts, guys, please. Yes, we'll do number 3 today. What is that?
£3.40. £3.20 that was.
Am I allowed to touch it? £3.20.
2 slices of cucumber, 2 slices of tomato, 1 slice of ham.
It looks really big on the camera.
It's tiny.
That ham looks like it's in better days, doesn't it? Hello?
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 Hiya. I watch you all, so I kind of just, I enjoy watching all the drama and everything. I miss Joe McHale, so TikTok's the next best thing. But I actually think Rachel did quite well because I could not sit at a table with them 3 and bite my tongue for as long as she did. I really couldn't.
Really?
I take things too personally and to heart. And as soon as someone fires a couple of comments, that's it. I'm like, boom, no, can't cope with this. So I have to say, for them few days, that in itself, I have to say, hats off her. And if she does fire up now, go for it because she's not with him, so she's safe, isn't she?
Yeah, that is true. But if she fires up, she's got to expect people to go back.
Oh, definitely, 100%. There's going to be back and forth. But yeah, for them 4 days, in some ways, she agrees. I agree with her winning for 1, the food, and 2, because she sat there and she bit her tongue because I couldn't. I really couldn't.
Oh, okay.
How exciting was that?
Hello? Gary?
Hey, Miss Red, you okay?
Hello, Lady Rebecca. Hello, darling.
Hello. Just a couple of things, right? I'm going to say the second one last in case I get booted.
Okay.
But the first one, do you agree with all the rescoring? I don't think they should have all been able to rescore.
Yeah, I do. Can I just tell you why I agree with it? Because obviously, we see Angie. She did say, and I'm sorry, I did laugh that she scored right. She thinks she scored Rachel low, and that was off the back of the emotions and from that night. Do you know what I mean?
In a sense, I do agree with the alcohol. The alcohol level on that. However, with Pearl wasn't intoxicated like Angie was, and she redid all her scores.
Well, see, the thing is, right, okay, so you've got to remember alcohol was involved. This is just my opinion.
But not to Angie's extent, bloody hell.
Yeah, alcohol was involved. So when you're drunk, you're not in the right mindset. So you could be angry, you could be sad, feeling a bit venomous, you know. So, yeah, I think they should have voted when they weren't drunk, in my opinion. It should have been
Yeah.
done without alcohol.
I just think
Yeah.
though they had the hindsight, didn't they, of all the backlash the next day and then re-voted. So it just looks fake then. It looks fake because you've had all this backlash from the night before and then re-voted higher votes.
See, the thing for me, right, Lady Rebecca, I do get where you're coming from, right, and a lot of the comment section are agreeing with you. But for me, it's like I act on emotion. I act in that moment. So I could say, me and you had an argument. I'd say, oh, I hate her. She's to see you next Tuesday. Da 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 da. And then when I've calmed down a couple of hours later, I'll be like, well, she's actually really lovely, and I didn't mean to say that. Do you know what I mean? So you're acting.
I get that. No, I get that, and we can all act like that. But it's not authentic when you've seen all the comments the next day, and then re-voted. Based on what's been said about you. It's not authentic then, is it?
Well, let's ask the comment section. There's 3.7k people. Do you agree with Lady Rebecca, guys? Do you agree that the vote should have stayed as there was and people shouldn't have re-voted? Come on, guys. Have you true opinion?
I kind of agree. They probably should have just kept the votes like how they were.
It's authentic, isn't it? That's how they felt in the moment.
Because I wasn't allowed to choose my vote when I was on it. So, like, I kind of get it. Like, but then again, I kind of get what you're saying as well, Miss Red. I totally understand that. Obviously, the way probably Angie was on that night, she probably shouldn't be able to vote.
I don't think there should be alcohol involved at all. I think the next one, there should be no alcohol and no phone type things. If there's going to be, because alcohol affects your brain so much with decisions, the way you react, everything. I think if he's going to do another, I think it just should slowly be no alcohol and be just focusing on the food, and that's it. Have pot, maybe have fake alcohol, but
however, do you know, like when you are at a dinner table, people do like a drink, and even with the TV version of it, people are drinking. I do think alcohol should be limited.
Yeah,
but they should still be allowed to have a little drink.
Yeah, maybe that one at the table and that's it kind of thing. Then I think there should be more rules in place because, as you've seen from this, alcohol, like for instance, Angie, she doesn't really drink in moderation. She just goes off on one and then that's it. She's a completely changed person.
Yeah, and that was the shame really that happened that night, because I think like she won everybody round, didn't she? Because everybody'd seen a different side to Angie. And I think that, a majority of people that disliked her actually loved her off the back of watching her the whole day and, her cooking and everything else. So, yeah, people get like that. You have a drink and you turn into a horrible person.
I think they should still be allowed alcohol. Yes, it should be limited so that they are voting as they actually feel, not based on alcohol consumption and whatever. However, votes are votes and they should be kept exactly as they are, because in hindsight, the next day when you've seen and read everything that's been said about you, we'd all love to go back and take things back, wouldn't we? But that's not life.
Yeah. But I did like the version of Angie that I seen. Like, that was my favourite version of Angie. Do you know what I mean?
Which version?
I don't think Angie needs a drink. I think she is, naturally she's funny and entertaining, and that's just my opinion anyway.
Can I just say one last thing? How many of us actually agree that we like all these creators on their good days? They all have a good side to them and an amazing side.
Yeah.
When you see the bad side, it just becomes so toxic, but they all have a lovely, genuine side to them as well. And
I don't dislike any of them. I don't, as people, but it could have been done a bit more fairly, I think. Okay, and just quickly on my second note, did anybody else hear what Sheila called Rachel on the phone?
No.
Oh, you'll have to go back and have a little search if you want to. But when just before Ange passed the phone to Pearl for the first time, Ange mouthed to Pearl what her mum had just said. If you go back and have a little look.
Oh, I'm not aware of that. Oh,
Yeah, I
Same.
spotted it in the moment, but yeah, it wasn't very kind. Let's just say that.
oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Lady Rebecca. Thank you, my
Okay, thank
darling.
you. Bye.
Bye,
But
darling.
I
Love you
did
all.
enjoy the whole week. I thought, I see what you were saying about Angie on her day. Honestly, I was loving her. I was absolutely loving
Yeah, me
like
too.
her energy, like just everything about her was just such a vibe. And then obviously the next day it kind of just everything, but it was a build up to it. You know, remember we were talking about it before. There was such a, remember we were chatting about it before, and there was such a build up to the whole. I don't know, there was so much drama before it. Like they were at each other, like. Sorry, I've got mute. Can I hear you?
Yeah, no, I can hear you, darling.
Oh, sorry, I can hear it now. Sorry, I thought I was like I wasn't even talking. But no, like I loved it. It was such a good DJ put on such an amazing show. Absolutely loved it. There was so much drama. There was so much fun.
Yeah.
But I,
Okay, thank you, Gary, because you are Gary is a real life. Thank you, Jane Duffy. Gary is a real life come dine with me contestant. If you didn't know that,
and
guys,
we were allowed to
but
drink
Gary has actually done it for real on the TV.
on Channel 4.
So,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
thanks, though,
yeah.
for that. I appreciate you. I love you.
Thank you, Gary. Goodbye, darling.
Bye, Dad.
Right, guys, I've got time for Pauline, and then I've got no more time for boxes because I've got to go out with my daughter and we've got to do a few bits for the baby. We're getting a pram and everything today. So, hello, Pauline.
Hi, Miss Red. Sorry, it's my first time on your live, but not your first time on your live, but first time on your
In the
box in
box.
4 years. Yes, I watched the whole thing from start to finish.
Okay, Pauline.
There was a lot of highs and a lot of lows.
Yes.
Something just bugged me a wee bit last night, and I just don't know if anybody else noticed it. Right before Rachel came on to come down with me, she had said she caused this thing about saying she was broke. She had no money, she can't afford this, she can't afford that. And at the end of it, when everybody, from what I'm gathering now, I was in my work, guys, when I was watching this. So when I noticed last night, when Pearl and Angie and Ems went out, it was for a cigarette, Rachel came in with gifts for the two guys, DG and the other guy. And I just thought to myself, really and truly, why did she do that when they left the room? Why did she not do that when everybody was there? I thought that was a bit, you know, and if anybody was to get something for the two guys, because it was a complete brilliant couple of days we've watched, why didn't they all just get together and say we all chip in and get something for the two guys from all of us? Why did Rachel have to do that herself when she had complained she had no money? Yes, she made a lot of money when it came to her doing the cooking, and I have to say her cooking was absolutely amazing. Everyone's cooking was great. I'm not biased. I went for Pearl all the way because I am for Pearl. But
Yeah.
I just thought, why did Rachel do that when the guys came out? When she said, "I'll do this when there's nobody here. I just want to give you these gifts." Yes, she was appreciated for the time she spent with them, and they treated her well and everything. I just thought it was a bit miffed. Maybe I'm wrong. Why did she
But
do that?
that's your opinion. If that's, guys, get on them Barbara accounts as fast as you can, please, because it's fucking annoying. Sorry, Pauline. That's
okay.
your opinion. And if that's how you felt about it, you're allowed to feel that way. So, like, don't doubt yourself that you're wrong. If that's what you took from that situation, you're allowed to feel that way. Yeah, 100%. Do you agree with the comment section? Do you think it was a bit sneaky? Do you think that, Rachel bought it? It was from her alone? What do you think? She done it before public votes, did she? Did she do it before public?
I'm not sure, guys. I'm in my work in the afternoons, so I'm listening and watching while I'm working. That could have been done before the votes, or could have been done after the vote. I just still think whether it was done before the votes or after the votes, why did she need to do that? Why couldn't she just wait till everybody was there, or even suggest it to the other girls? Look, could we not just chip in and get the two guys something among ourselves to say thank you? That's just my opinion. I'm sorry.
No, and you can have your opinion. These are what these boxes are for, my darling. Thank you for joining the
No
box.
bother, Miss Red. Thank you for having me in. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Pauline.
Bye.
Bye, darling.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I've loved these boxes today. I'm sorry I can't get any more people in, guys. I've got to go out with my daughter.